Okay, so today I'm going to try to make something that I've never actually done before, which is a mask. And today I'm going to be attempting to make the Fade Tier 50 mask, and it looks a little something like this. Okay, so I have tried this before. That was before I had phone, so I had that going for me because now I have phone. But those times it did never work well, so I never made a video on it. But I know you're supposed to wrap the head in like duct tape and tinfoil or plastic wrap, and then you kind of draw on your pattern, and then you cut that out, and I guess you use that as your template like a normal build. But I guess it kind of will come out in the shape it was originally. I don't really know how it's supposed to look good and not just look like a piece of foam wrapped around your head. So that's kind of the tricky part. Okay, so I figured I'd give you guys an update. I've kind of made the lower part out of that foam, and I'm trying to kind of figure out how I'm going to kind of do the nose, because I can't just sculpt it out of a solid piece of foam. It has to be hollow so my nose can fit in. But thankfully his nose looks a lot bigger than mine, so maybe I can be able to fit mine inside that kind of shape. So I'm starting to trace down different pieces and kind of cut out the layers, because there's a lot of different like sanding and all these textures on there, so I'm trying to figure out how to cut this piece up to create all those shapes. Okay, so this is kind of a big moment. I'm going to kind of glue the two sides together. Not everything is there, but the majority of the pieces are. So I'm gluing the two sides together to see if everything looks good. Now I'm going to glue in this chin bit, and hopefully that will kind of keep it in this type of shape. Then there's like a piece that kind of goes under here, and then a bunch of stuff in the cheeks and by the nose that I'll have to kind of do. Okay, so just cut out a couple more pieces. The teeth, and then there's 2 little fangs. So I'm gonna glue those in, and then there's 2 bigger fangs I need to make. Okay, it's time to start painting.
The next day.
Okay, the spray painting is done. Looks good. This might be kind of an easy paint job. There's only 2 colors. There's kind of like the ivory brownish color there, and then there's like a turquoise light green. So let's do the ivory first because it has some gradients, and that will be harder. And then we can kind of mask those off and do the rest. Okay, so I have these beautiful ivory kind of tusks, teeth. It took me a long time to figure out how to make ivory. Even when I looked it up, it seemed to not really help what people were saying. So what I figured out is use white and a teeny little speckle of, like, I used golden brown, or that doesn't really matter, just a light tan kind of thing. And then once you have that, you paint the tusk teeth that color, then you're going to kind of put dark brown on the top, kind of coming up to here, and then you're going to wipe it off, and it will kind of stay in some of those cracks that you had made previously. And the other thing that we're going to do next that I had forgotten to mention is make these little pieces. Do not glue them in when you spray paint, or if you don't spray paint, just don't glue them in. They go behind here, and that will show through the cheek. So we're going to paint those kind of like a purpley color, and that will show through once we glue it in. Okay, so this was a super fun project, really fun build. As I said before, I've never made one of these before, but it was a really fun project. I was completely expecting it to come out horrible, and I might end up scrapping the video, or at least just trying to make a second one, but it really came out amazing, so I'm super happy with that. If you'd also like to make this yourself, you can go down in the description and download the templates, and you can follow along with this video. Make the Fade Tier 50 Voyager Mask. Awesome, fun project. So I think that's just about it. Please do consider hitting the like button and subscribing, and yeah, I'll see you next time.